This is a video about the shoulders muscle group. The shoulders are located on the scapula and the muscles in the shoulders are, firstly we have the deltoids and you have the front, the side and the rear. Then we have the rotator cuff and within that we have the teres minor, the subscapularis, the infraspinatus and the supraspinatus. And finally, we have the teres major as well. The rotator cuff and the teres major are found underneath the shoulder joint and they originate from the scapula, and it's their role to provide stabilization. The shoulder is a ball and socket joint, meaning that it has a range of different motions that it can do. Some of the things that this muscle group can do are horizontally abduct the shoulder, medially and laterally rotate the shoulder, and then the subscapularis and the supraspinatus can stabilize and adduct the humerus, with the teres major being responsible for adducting, extending and externally rotating the shoulder. With that being said, there are a few exercises that you can do to target the muscles in your shoulder, and they are as follows. You have the classic overhead press, which you could either do as a push press using support from your leg drive or a strict press. For the front delts, you could do a front raise or an upright row. For the side delts, of course, you could do the famous lateral raise. For the rear delts, you could do a face pull, a reverse fly, or a rear delt row. Just as with the chest, you can do a chest press or a chest fly. You could also do a rear delt row or a rear delt fly. And finally, you can do halos where you bring the weight around your head like so, or you could do a banded pull apart. However, I've left those two until last as they're a good warm-up / activation exercise, but I wouldn't do them as your main movement. I also left out the famous Arnold press as I believe personally it's not a good exercise. I'd much rather recommend people to do an overhead press and a lateral raise separately. I don't think you really need to combine the two. Guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, subscribe to the channel for more information like this from a qualified personal trainer, and let me know what muscle group you'd like me to cover next. Thank you and goodbye.